right, but it is 5 o'clock. I will call the Finance and Personnel Committee to order. We'll begin with the roll. Alder LaFave. Here. Alder Decker. Here. Alder Perella. Here. Anybody online? Alder Feldy is unexcused. Mitchell's here. We have a quorum. Will you all please join me in the pledge?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, for the last meeting of the year, barring objection from committee, we will jump over item 4 for the introductions. And seeing no objection, we'll move on to item 5 for approval of the minutes from the March 24th meeting. Is there any discussion on those minutes? If not, we'd be looking for a motion to approve.
I make a motion to approve.
Second.
All right, we have a motion and a second, then seeing no discussion on the minutes. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Chair votes aye. The ayes have it, and the motion passes. Minutes are approved. Takes us to item 6, which is RO number 114 of 2425, submitting a claim from Teresa K. McAlpine for alleged damages to vehicle that was struck by a Sheboygan Metro bus.
Good afternoon. The City Attorney's Office is asking that this matter be filed. The claim has been denied.
Any questions or comments?
And can I have an explanation on why it has been denied?
It was filed beyond the 120-day deadline to file a claim.
Thank you very much.
Any further discussion on this item? If not, we would be looking for that motion to file.
I make a motion to file.
Second.
All right, we have a motion and a second, then seeing no further discussion, all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Chair votes aye. The ayes have it, and the motion passes. That one is filed. Next up is item 7, which is resolution number 190 of 2425, a resolution authorizing retaining outside legal counsel to represent the city in the matter of Dr. Belle Rose Reagans versus Mayor Ryan Sorensen and City of Sheboygan, Wisconsin, and authorizing payment for said services.
Thank you. The city staff is asking that you approve this. We would like to work with Attorney Jill Pedigo Hall of Von Briesen and Roper for this matter, and I welcome any questions.
Alder Perella.
Do we know which amount we will start with? Or if not, how will we be informed on this expense then later on?
Are you asking me how council will be notified of expenses incurred for this lawsuit?
Since we have to approve disbursement of funds from the Director of Finance for this item, right? That's what we are approving right now.
Right now, we're asking that you approve retaining Attorney Jill Hall to represent the city's interests.
So no money at this point?
Not at this point, but when those invoices come through, they would be reported to council with your normal procedures.
Very good. It seemed to me that there was some language indicating authorizing payment for said services, it says here.
So that would be her legal services at her billable rate, which you would be able to monitor. I believe Finance Director Krieger submits quarterly reports to council regarding outside legal expenses, so this would be included within that.
Thank you.
Any further discussion? If not, we would be looking for a motion to approve on this one.
I make a motion to approve.
Second.
All right, we have a motion and a second, then seeing no further discussion, all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Chair votes aye. The ayes have it, and the motion passes. That one is approved. Takes us to item 8, General Ordinance number 40 of 2425, an ordinance repealing Division 2-V-6 of the Sheboygan Municipal Code, eliminating the Capital Improvements Commission.
Hi. This is one we've talked about for quite a while now. Finally getting an opportunity to bring it up and eliminate the commission. We really haven't used it in the last 2 years that I've been here, and I don't know, in it really wasn't a part of the actual process. It seemed like it was a step that was taken and not really a whole lot done with it. So we've revamped the process, and then we're also coming up with a whole new system as a part of our analysis. So it won't be functionally something that is needed going forward.
Just to add on to that, I'll remind committee that either a year or two ago when we approved that new budget and capital improvement process, that was pretty much the point that the Capital Improvements Commission no longer had a role that they were playing anymore. So this would just be formalizing that, essentially.
Yes.
Alderperella?
What does that, I understand all that, but what does the reserved language in the document signify?
That's a good question.
So typically we use the term reserved when we're not eliminating a number within the code, but if we want to repeal the language within it, then we'll use the term reserved to preserve that number, and then in the future, if we decide to reuse that number, we have the space to do it. But also it allows us, with the software that we use for our ordinances and updating, it allows us to maintain a complete record of our look back on how the ordinance changed over time.
Yeah, it makes sense. And so you could use that number for any other type. It doesn't need to be a similar type of ordinance
Well, there's strategy with how you use certain numbers. If you want to add something to an existing chapter on, for example, dogs, right? You wouldn't put that in the chapter about alcohol licensing.
Very good. Thank you so much.
Any other questions or comments on this one? If not, we would be looking for a motion to approve.
I make a motion to approve.
Second?
All right, we have a motion and a second, then seeing no further discussion, all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Chair votes aye. The ayes have it, and the motion passes. That one is approved. Takes us to item 9, which is a list of claims to be referred to the Finance and Personnel Committee of the 2025 to 2026 Common Council. Claims, RCs, ROs, so on, as listed on the agenda. If everybody wants to stick around for another 20 minutes, I can read each one individually, but
I was going to ask if you were going to do that all.
otherwise I'll just move straight into asking if anybody has any questions or comments on these. They're standard housekeeping. At the end of our council session, we just move everything that's still on the committee's docket to the next committee so it doesn't get lost. If there is no discussion, we'd be looking for a motion to approve.
I make a motion to approve.
Second?
All right, we have a motion and a second to approve those claims being referred to next session's committee. Seeing no discussion, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Chair votes aye. The ayes have it, and the motion passes. That one is approved. Claims have been referred. Similar to the prior, we are to item 10, which is litigation documents to be referred to the Finance and Personnel Committee of the 2025-2026 Common Council. Documents along with RCs and ROs as listed on the agenda. Any discussion on the referral of these items? If not, we'd be looking for a motion to approve said referral.
I make a motion to approve.
Second?
All right, we have a motion and a second, then seeing no discussion, all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Chair votes aye. The ayes have it, and the motion passes. Those documents are referred as well. The next regularly scheduled meeting for this body is currently April 28th of 2025. We'll call that tentatively for now. Being the last meeting of the year, I just want to thank staff and committee for another good year and all the hard work that's done, before any documents ever get to us in the first place. That does go recognized, so thank you. With that, we have exhausted our agenda for the last time this session and are looking for a motion to adjourn sine die.
I make a motion to adjourn sine die.
Second?
We have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Chair votes aye. The ayes have it, and the motion passes. We are adjourned. Thank you.
Thank you, Chair.